Who would have thought H.G. Wells was a prophet? No harbingers, no heralds, no warnings. In 2044, Earth was at war with Mars. The day the sky went red, we call it. Crimson ships descending in inconceivable numbers, bent on claiming Earth for their own. The Martians valued humans as we do livestock, larder and subject for biological experimentation. The few of us able to escape capture, torture, and worse, expatriated, relegating ourselves to underground bunkers. Over 24 years, we staged operations to rescue captive specialists and acquire resources needed to launch a desperate final attack on the Martians. Pilot a modified Martian aircraft to Mars, they said. Infiltrate their grand citadel and assassinate the Patriarch. End this silly little war. After 24 years of cloak and dagger tactics, that was it? There are no excuses. I'm grossly oversimplifying. The fact of the matter is, I failed. The ship was shot down and my crew was captured. Those damn monsters are going to use my men as guinea pigs in this nightmare laboratory. Here, next to the guard I just killed, I thought about taking my fake tooth suicide tablet to forego inevitable special tortures they'll have in store for me. Hell with that. I'll toss it into their feeding station. As captain of this mission, the least I can do is free my men and give them the same choice. Succumb to our fate, or take out as many of those monsters as we can before they take us down.
Better keep a low profile until I find a weapon. Guess I won't be going this way. Yet. Hey, you're not one of my men. Who are you?
What the hell does it matter? We're both on the loose, and vastly underarmed. He's here, you know.
The Patriarch? He's here?
And the Queen. Yeah. I'm going after them.
Idiot. It's suicide. You'll never do it alone. Let's free some of my men first.
Do whatever the hell you want. Either way, I think they store their weapons in the back room.
I'll meet up with you once I free some of my men. By the way,
Yeah. I noticed from your suit, jackass. Sorry. I'm John. I'll see you.
strange guy. Guess I would be too, after all he's been through. Better find that weapons galore. Like, good grip. And energy power. This will do just fine. Maybe I can bust this thing open. Still unconscious. I'll come back when they're awake. Another prisoner free. They must know we're free. Could be trouble. Looks like the force fields are down though.
It wears on you. Like this last guy. Chronic smoker, alcoholic. Didn't look like he was much for exercise either. You see people who've lived this way, and you try your damnedest, but there's not much you can do after the third heart attack. And I can see it. The guy's family's just gonna tear into me. I should have stayed in bed today. Third shift I'm covering this week due to the doctor shortage. I look at the clock, and I can't even tell if it's AM or PM anymore. All I can think is, I need some damn coffee. Of course, there's only a half cup left in the pot. I can't even pour that before someone's at my heels for something. Nurse Crane on about some commotion or other. Tried to let the anger pass before I turned, but I snapped on her anyway. I apologized the best I could after seeing blood all over her. Seems the ER is hopping tonight with people on drug-crazed hallucinations, and the police just dropped off a homeless guy screaming about Armageddon and demons. Yeah, where's that coffee? Of course the coffee is cold, and I'd swear someone just put out a cigarette in it, save for the anti-smoking policy. I'm drinking it anyway. I just need a jolt for the next hour before this nightmare shift is over. Crane is at me to get some sedatives for the patients she mentioned. Wish I could just transfer my sedation to them. Now that would be a medical breakthrough, all right. Enough. Back to the job. There should be some sedative injections in the supply room.
Deviation from perfect health that reduces us to the creatures of survival we really are. I see people at their weakest every day, weeping mothers to coma patients. No one enjoys being in the emergency room. Patients, loved ones, doctors, even me. But there are days you can make a huge difference, save lives, and restore hope. Then there's those days, you know, when you're taxed to the limit. This is one of them. A man burst into emergency, blood spraying from his arm, screaming. Understandable, sure. But even another nurse and I couldn't restrain him. All the blood and commotion was horrifying the other patients. A couple of orderlies rushed to our aid, and I set out to find a doctor. Dr. Book was in the staff room, back to me with a coffee pot in his hand. There was fire in his eyes when he turned around, and he snapped at me like he always does. Maybe he's still upset that I keep bringing up the LSD hallucinating ravers screaming in the psych observation room. But he's always got this chip on his shoulder. He finally noticed the blood all over me and apologized, if reluctantly. He downed the last of the coffee and told me to start calming down patients while he gets some sedative. Oh God, it's the deranged homeless man I helped the other day. Looking at me like I don't want to think about it. Last thing we need is another out-of-control patient. Maybe I can talk to him once things have calmed down in the ER. I better try and calm the patients down. The patients need me.
How are the patients, Nurse Crane?
Security got a handle on things, and the patients seem to have calmed down for the most part.
So do we need sedatives?
We mean you no harm. We mean you no harm.
Okay. Try to calm the remaining patients. Hopefully we won't need the sedative.
Please, we can help you. Please, we can help you.
Now, let's try to get things in order. Warriors of Light, I am one of the